YouTube channel. This is the Attack the Rack podcast. As always, we are here with myself, we are here with Trent, and we're here with Big Mo. If you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, the Attack the Rack YouTube channel, please take a half a second right now, hit subscribe. It is free for you. It does a ton for us in regards to growing our channel and getting our content out into the world. We'd love to have you like the video as well, and we'd love to have you comment and share it with a friend. All right, guys, we are going to get into some Detroit Pistons talk here. They played quite a bit better, at least for, actually, it's kind of a very similar game to game one. We are recording this on Thursday. They play again tonight, back to, or now playing in Detroit for game three, 7 o'clock tip off. So, when this comes out tomorrow or on Friday, we'll already know the results of that, so we'll get into that a little bit later. Got a fun little trivia game for you guys today. It's in regards to NBA. You're going to have to stay off your Google. No cheating when we get to that. But hey, also, big thing going on tonight. First round of the NBA or the NFL draft. Our Detroit Lions have the 28th pick. As of now, the Lions just re-signed Kirby Joseph 4 years, $86 million, I think. He is now the highest paid safety in NFL history. Congrats to him on that. What a blessing that must be. Also, we're hearing some rumors. Maybe J-Mo is on the trade blocks. Now, why? Have you guys heard this?
Yeah, I did.
Any reason on why that may be? Does it have something to do with future salary cap possible issues, try to get rid of them get something for them before they got to try to, sign him and Amon-Ra and Gibbs? Is that maybe the reason behind this? And how accurate is it? How true is it?
I would say it's partially because of that, and also he can't stay out of trouble. So that's another probably. Is he a liability? Probably a little bit.
Sure.
Does he help our team? Yes. But it depends. I've heard that they were going to trade up to try to get the Giants pick, but I'm not too sure who they would take with that pick unless they're picking the Graham guy from Michigan.
Yeah, okay, so the Giants got the third pick.
Jags are third pick?
No, the Giants.
Giants.
So they're trying to if they're trying to trade up for the Giants pick, they would end up with the third pick.
Yeah. So I heard that was part of J-Mo was a part of that rumor trade, but I don't know, maybe it is salary cap stuff and not having to pay him a hefty amount. I mean, I would prefer to keep Amon-Ra and Gibbs around versus J-Mo.
Sure.
To be honest. So, but I bet you it's a mix of a lot of different things. Staying out of trouble. I mean, was this year the first? Did he even play a full year? Or was he suspended at the beginning of the year? Was it this year, the gambling thing?
The gambling was last year. Was there another incident this year?
We didn't. I don't think he played the whole year past year.
Yeah, I don't know.
It sounds like they're going to probably keep him unless the trade is too good to give up.
Okay.
He's been at voluntary workouts. They could probably get another good year or two out of him before his rookie contract is up anyway. So,
all right. Well, if they were to trade up all the way to 3, maybe they would have a shot at Travis Hunter possibly. But at number 28, where they're at, let's say they keep that pick. What are you guys thinking they're going to do with that?
Linebacker or maybe offensive lineman? Maybe.
Well, I mean, offensive line certainly is their strength, but
they lost one.
Okay.
And then I think they got another one close to retiring. So,
yep,
probably with Trent, D-line, linebacker, offensive lineman.
Okay.
Lions pass, we probably would have looked at a receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
before
what's his name was here?
The Matt Millen era. Wide receiver every year.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
And then Tennessee Titans, number one overall pick. Sounds like they're going Cam Ward. Seems like that's the consensus there.
Yeah.
What about Travis Hunter and Shadeur Sanders?
I saw a mock that had Travis Hunter going second to the Browns. And then I saw a video of Scheffler talking about Shador, saying that if he doesn't get picked by the Giants, he would fall to the Saints potentially.
Saints are at 9.
I think. And then he said if the Saints don't pick him at 9, he sees him falling to past 22nd.
Okay.
So I'm not too sure.
The latest ones are saying if the Giants pass and if the New Orleans passes, maybe Steelers. Otherwise, it could be a second rounder.
Okay.
Yep.
What about Ashton Genty?
Oh,
I actually heard was it Todd McShay? I don't know. The part of my take is I had a handful of guys talking NFL draft this week, so I can't remember who it was. Todd McShay was on there one day. It might have been him saying maybe the Bears might end up with Ashton Genty at 10.
Well, I think they were trying to trade up to get him, weren't they?
Or oh, is that what it was?
I think so.
Wow, that'd be kind of
Yeah,
nice.
sounds like he's in the top. He's probably in the top 5.
I would hope so.
I think he. I mean, I don't think he's going to be a very good pro, but
No?
nope.
Why not?
I just think he's too small.
Okay.
Um, but what did I see? I saw something about maybe Jacksonville was trying to. He was kind of on Jacksonville under the radar Jacksonville
Okay.
because they were kind of high on maybe the Mason Graham from Michigan.
Okay.
So, but it sounds like maybe they might be edging towards trying to get Gentry at 5.
don't you think he's kind of similar to ETN, who they drafted from Clemson?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Both average players, right?
Yeah.
Very good college players, no doubt.
Right.
But
Yeah, not a great pro.
I don't know if
ETN.
that's. I don't know if. I mean, I don't know if they. I mean, nah.
That seems to be the Jags motto, though.
Yeah. I mean, the Jags are what the Jags are hoping that the guy they hired can hopefully get Trevor Lawrence back to his glory days. What's that guy's name they hired? That's
The Duval.
Duval.
Oh,
I don't
most
even know the guy's
awkward,
name.
most awkward moment in NFL press conference history.
Duval.
Oh, that was crazy. And then, Big Mo, when we were talking before this, you said you had heard maybe Will Johnson to the Lions at 28.
Yeah, that was one of the mock drafts I saw. I think the Lions are in this position where they're going to probably take the best player that fits one of their needs.
Yeah. It is interesting not, talking about the Lions not in a, top 5 pick, top 10 pick.
Kind of weird,
It,
but I kind of like it. So.
yeah, it's like a good thing. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it can be a little bit more fun when you're looking at a top 5 pick, but it
Yeah.
also means your team's not very good. So
Well, it hurts them a little bit too because they didn't win a playoff game, so it's like they did really well to lose in the first round or second round, I guess. But yeah, it's different because you'd be expecting them to top 6 pick probably
yeah,
on most years,
right.
most past years. We've turned a new leaf. With
We
the
have. We're gonna have to start getting used to picking in the late 20s.
I know. That's all right. Less stress.
Yeah. All right. Anything else NFL draft wise?
No, not the greatest draft in the world.
But look, that might open the door to some trades, which will be interesting. And
Yeah.
and,
So tonight, just the first round is on tonight. Thursday night here. First round tonight.
Where is the draft this year? Do you know
Green
where
Bay.
it is?
Where is it?
Green Bay.
Oh, wow.
For them to pick like some below average like corner. They do not draft very well. But that's all right.
I hope that the weather's going to be nice in Green Bay tonight.
Why is it raining?
I don't know, but I'm guessing it's going to be, it's only April the 24th. I'm guessing weather's hit or miss in Green Bay in April still. Last year, the draft, that was last year was in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
They set like a world record for most attendees by far.
Yeah. There's a lot of people.
Mid 50s tonight in Green Bay. A little cloudy, overcast.
Oh, oh. Well, Detroit's going to be rocking tonight, boys.
Yeah, it is.
First playoff game in Detroit in years.
Yeah. It's exciting.
What's that?
It's exciting.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be fun. Looking at these playoff matchups, a lot of them are, or half the series now are tied back up at 1. So, what do you got then? The Clippers won their game in game 2. The Lakers won in game 2. The Rockets won in game 2. The Pistons came back and won in game 2 as well. So, what did you guys think of the Pistons game the other night? Let's Cade Cunningham, much better, 33 points,
Yeah.
11 of 21 from the field, 12 boards. Let's see. Game 1, he had 6 turnovers. He still had 5 turnovers though.
Yeah, he has some bad ones too. He just like throws it to the wrong team. They should probably find a new guy to take the ball out of bounds on baseline out of bounds plays. This kid keeps throwing it to the wrong team. But yeah, he was good.
He
It
can
was like
take it out too.
probably game 1 and 2 were just copy paste. We just didn't give up a 20-0 run.
Yeah, but
You know.
still almost blew it.
We did. Dennis Schroeder, baby.
Yeah.
My God. He's been on every NBA team ever, so that's cool.
He made some big buckets in the first half. I didn't watch the second half. It was beyond my bedtime, but
He hit a big 3 in the 4th.
he kind of matched a couple buckets from Brunson in the first half.
Speaking of Brunson, I hate Brunson.
Yeah.
I hate Brunson.
It has to be almost impossible to officiate an NBA game
Oh,
because how can you tell what is real and what is fake?
it's all fake. Just assume it's fake.
That's probably what they're told.
Yeah.
I mean, every time Brunson makes a move, he's like
Oh.
his whole body jerks, and you
Hey,
wonder why you can't get a call because you can't tell what's real and what's fake.
Mhm.
I mean, he's taken a page out of LeBron James' book. Did you guys see LeBron the other night?
Beacon, where he was like this.
Yeah, he's like, oh, and then the camera, there's a camera shot of him, and he's like doing the.
Yeah.
I did see that Instagram post.
He is so fake. Oh,
Yeah.
just retire already, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Curry
they also
still-
wonder why basketball is not. I feel like it's not as popular. It's like it's just not as tough as it should be.
Yeah.
Everything is like, oh, I got fouled, and it's all complaining and like just the whining. And I saw the one clip, LeBron yelling at the refs, and then Anthony Edwards turns to him and he goes, "Y'all would have teed me up if I said that." And he's looking at the ref. It's like, yeah, probably.
And he just got a $50,000 fine for yelling at a fan.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
It's
clicked it.
the NBA is just hard to watch, man. I don't know.
It is.
I mean, I'm enjoying like I said, I watched the first half of the Pistons and I watched some other things, but
Yeah. At least they're playing harder. The effort
yes.
is
No, definitely.
the effort's ramped up, but it's still hard to watch sometimes. Regular season is so bad compared to the playoffs.
Yeah, yes. No, I will agree. They appear to play harder right now. It
Yeah.
obviously means a little bit more.
And that'll probably continue to get even better as we move along in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, it's like the Knicks are all bitching about the free throw numbers, but it's like you shot 35 threes.
Exactly.
So it's
How
like,
do you
well,
expect
what?
to get calls if you're just shooting threes?
Right. And then you got Brunson falling on the ground every 2 seconds. So it's like we can't call everything, but like Cade gets to the line, which is good because he's a physical guard.
Yeah.
Like
But that's the
Brunson,
difference, right? Of Brunson being smaller. I feel like the Pistons have done a good job walling up on him and forcing him to take tougher shots.
yeah,
Whereas someone like Cade, he's getting to the basket a little bit, and those little, I mean, Brunson and Hart have their hands all over him. It's an easy call.
yeah.
No, I mean, I get it. Pistons are physical. I love it. That's the only. I mean, I just love that they don't back down. They don't give up a lot of easy things. If someone gets beat, someone's flying over and just gonna knock your butt to the ground.
hmm
Um, so I love the old school.
Well, speaking of that, is Isaiah Stewart coming back or what? What's the deal on him?
I didn't even know he was hurt. But we need him just to try to guard Karl Anthony Towns for a little bit because
Yeah.
Tobias cannot. That's not a good matchup for us.
No, but he was not very. Towns was not very good in game 2.
No, he took his last. He didn't take a field goal attempt in the fourth quarter, and his last made basket was like halfway through the second.
Yeah,
So that's. I mean, that's pretty good to be able to.
it's almost like they got him out of the. I don't know if he was just trying to bully Tobias in the first half, and like I think he got one bucket, but then he totally,
Yeah.
they pulled the chair out on him once, and he lost the ball, and um, but I think Stewart's 50-50 tonight.
Yeah, I just looked it up. I see he's listed as
Oh.
questionable. So
Oh yeah,
if not tonight, probably soon.
yeah.
Yeah, we could use him just to push around Cat a little bit
Yeah, for sure.
because Karl Anthony Towns, they don't like physicality very much. It kind of bothers them, which is in favor of the Pistons.
And they almost play differently because they're trying to be physical,
Yeah.
which gets you out of your game a little bit.
Yeah, they get more selfish.
Yeah. Almost like they're trying to prove a point, and they take some bad fouls to try to enforce that physicality. So I think it's been good for the Pistons.
Yep. Yep. I like Asara guarding Brunson as well.
Yeah.
He's long and more athletic than him, so he can stay in front, move his feet.
And they just pressure them. They don't like sit back and wait. They're up in your grill.
94.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Him and Schroeder, which is
Yes.
cool that they can kind of switch off on him, and like he doesn't, when he's in the game, there's not much let up. He doesn't really have anything easy, which is good. And he shoots the ball 27 times a game. So, but yeah, I saw something they were talking about him being like the most hated Knick in Detroit, Brunson, and they said that he was a foul baiter instead of like he doesn't look to score, he looks to get fouled.
Yeah.
And then they kind of lumped him in with like Shea and Trey Young, who kind of do similar.
Does Luka kind of do that a little bit too?
A little bit, but he can score. I mean,
Or
he
he's
does
just a complainer.
He does complain. I mean, they all complain a ton.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could ref that, but it's yeah. I hope we knock Brunson on his butt about 25 times tonight.
Exactly.
All right. Well, as I mentioned, guys, we got a little trivia for you on this episode. It's gonna in the realm of the NBA. This was actually brought to my attention randomly by Chad Zagar, who you can see on our NFL Pick Show every fall during the NFL season. He sent me this text, asked me this, and I was like, "Hey, this might be fun for Big Mo and Trent on the program here." So here it is. 14 NBA coaches. So 14 coaches in the history of the NBA have won 2 or more NBA championships.
Okay.
How many do you think you guys can name?
Together, like we're teaming on this?
What's that?
Are we on a team together?
Let's alternate back and forth. So Trent, you try to name one. Big Mo try to name one, and then as soon as we'll go back and forth, and as soon as
2 championships.
2 or more.
2 more.
In
Yeah.
any time period.
Any time period.
Yep. And there's been 14 of them.
All right. Phil Jackson.
Yep.
Well, Chuck Daly.
Yep.
Doc Rivers.
No.
Oh.
He's got one.
It would be well, Steve Kerr,
Yeah.
Pat Riley.
Pop.
Pat Riley?
Yeah,
Um,
I guess Spolstra.
hold on a minute. Why did I not have Pat Riley on my list?
he's got one. He's won two, hasn't he?
Spolster's on there. I would think Pat Riley definitely. Why did I not have him? Let me just confirm real quick. But yeah,
Look at
Pat Riley
him.
for sure. I don't know why I didn't have him on my list. Um,
Pat Riley always
yeah,
the Heat.
he's won 5 of them.
Yeah, yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Like, geez.
Not my bad.
So then both of them, Spolstra and Pat Riley.
Yes. Yep.
And
Spolster.
then Greg Popovich.
Yep. Another obvious one. Current NBA. The rest of these might be a little bit tough.
Red Auerbach.
Yep. Red Auerbach. Yep.
I would say
Without-
is the Minnesota coach on there from like when back in the Minnesota Lakers coach? Because I think they won back to back.
John Kunla.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got 5 with the Lakers,
Yeah,
40s
yeah.
and 50s.
Okay. Did the Rockets win back to back?
Yeah. That. Yep.
Yes. So is that Tom Janovich?
Yes. They won it. They won it the year Jordan was out, and then they won it again the year when Jordan came back halfway through the season.
Yep. Yep.
There's one more. I didn't get the Minnesota Lakers guy. There's one more on the list here that I got yet. And then the
Yeah.
rest are going to be challenging.
Is he like old school guy or newer?
Well, I think there's one kind of obvious old guy. Yeah. And then the rest are going to be tough.
Obvious older guy.
Known for winning.
Well, known for winning.
Winning, period. As a player and as a coach.
Oh, probably Bill or Chamberlain.
No.
Okay.
You were on the right track with what you said first.
Yeah, Bill, the guy from the Celtics,
Yeah, Bill Russell.
Russell, not Chamberlain. But that's the one you got, or you got one more on there that's
So that was the other one I got.
okay.
There's 2 more coaches that won 2 or more with the Celtics. There's one that won 2 with the Knicks in the early 70s. And then there's a gentleman that won with the St. Louis won one with the St. Louis Hawks and one with the 76ers.
I have no idea.
Did Lenny Wilkins win one?
He didn't win 2. He's not
Okay,
up.
he did win two. The other one won.
Who did he win one with?
It might have been Seattle back in the day.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, yep. The one of the Celtics coach was in the 80s.
Ooh. White or black?
Black.
Casey Jones?
Yes, good one. Nice,
Wow.
big Mo.
Nice, Big
Wow.
Mo. Never
Um,
heard of him. That's sweet.
And who was the other one? 76ers?
Yeah, so I don't think you're gonna get the other.
That was in the 80s?
No.
Oh.
This guy won one with the St. Louis Hawks in 1958 and one with the
Oh.
Sixers
Oh.
in 1967.
Oh, yeah, no idea then.
Maybe you might recognize this name. I wouldn't have never said it, but I kind of recognize the name. A guy, coach that won 2 with the Knicks in the early 70s.
Oh, in the 70s?
Who
Yeah.
was on the Knicks in the 70s?
Phil Jackson might have been on
What's
one
his
of those
name?
teams.
Bill Bradley. God, who coached that team they won? Willis Reed was on that team. God, who was that? Who was coaching them? I think Phil Jackson was on that team.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I
Okay.
will give you a hint. You
He
already he shares a name with somebody you've already mentioned.
Ooh,
A very unique name.
very unique.
What?
What's that? What'd you say?
Trent said, "What?" Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Red Holzman.
Oh, Holzman, sure.
And
That
then
would have been hard.
another guy that won 2 with the Celtics, Tommy Heinsohn.
Okay.
No clue. And then the guy that I was talking about, that one with the St. Louis Hawks and the 76ers, was Alex Hannum.
Hmm.
So never would have got those.
Never.
But outside of those old guys, you guys did very well with that.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Can't believe Doc Rivers only has one championship.
Yeah, he's certainly had some dang good teams to coach.
It's wild.
He has had some dang good teams.
Surprised no one else, huh? Not recently. It's been harder to win the back.
Yeah, I mean nobody wins like back to back anymore. Or
a little tougher.
yeah, did the Heat went back to back, right?
Yes.
Spolstra.
But before that, was it you got to go all the way back to the Rockets? Or well, obviously the Bulls after the Rockets. They won
Yes.
three. They won three in a row.
Well, the Spurs had a couple.
Yeah, I guess okay.
Who
Good
was
game,
the
Garrett. Good game.
that was good. Who was the Raptors coach when they won with Kawhi? Didn't they win a championship?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
tough. Yeah, he's coaching. His coach just got fired, right?
Was that Nurse?
Yeah, Nick Nurse.
Okay.
I believe he won it, right?
I
Yeah.
think so. I think he's only got one though. Because where's he at now? Is he not coaching?
Maybe they're bringing him back. He's coaching somewhere.
It's literally just like
Is
all.
he
Wasn't
with
he-
the 76ers right now?
Oh,
Yeah.
and they stink.
Yeah. Yeah, he was with them. Yeah.
Who am I thinking of that was coaching the Bucks that got fired? Who was coaching the Bucks before Doc Rivers?
Budenholzer?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just got fired. What, Phoenix?
Yeah. It's just like
The carousel.
And then you win a championship and you get fired the next year, the Nuggets coach.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does George Karl have an NBA champion?
George Karl.
I don't think he does.
Guy. I
don't
know
think so
him.
either.
That was the Nuggets guy, right? With Melo and
Yeah.
yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, but he was the coach of the Supersonics when they were going to the NBA Finals against the Bulls too, with Gary Payton and Sean Kemp.
Mm,
Nope, never won a championship though.
dang.
Oh, all right, Kurt, where we at? What we got?
All right, you guys want to move on then to the top three and wrap this up and tie it with the bow?
Let's go.
Love to do some more trivia. If you guys, Trent, you can come up with a trivia, then me and Big Mo can go with it. Big Mo, you can come up with a trivia. Me and Trent can go at it. I'll try to be something fun to do, especially once we get through the NBA playoffs. Well, no, then we'll have some WNBA to talk about, but we know how the summer gets a little slow. So,
Yeah, I like the ones that you can like tag team. You can just
Yeah.
go back and forth.
yeah.
Because once you start hitting some dudes in the 80s and the 70s, I was gone. I was out.
See ya.
Yeah.
All right, Trent, you got the wheel.
Yeah. What's our bit? What's our
all right.
top three?
We're going top three favorite ice cream flavors today.
Let's go.
And I thought, what a great time to do that. The weather is starting to warm up. The ice cream parlors are starting to open back up. What a great time to talk some ice cream.
Heck yeah. All right, let's spin it. First pick. Oh, myself.
Nice. What are you going to go?
I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Second pick. Big Mo.
Yeah, we'll go number 2.
All right.
With the first pick of the ice cream draft. Give me Moose Tracks.
Ooh.
Moose Tracks, yes.
Moose
Oh.
Tracks.
Little
Love
peanut butter cups and fudge in them, right? Isn't that Moose
Yeah.
Tracks? Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Easy choice here for me. I'm going a little chocolate peanut butter
I knew you
all
would.
day long.
Took my number one, and we're talking the chocolate ice cream with just the chunks of peanut butter in it.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
good stuff.
The best.
Yep. You
I
want
didn't
the
see
best?
that.
You want the best of that? House of Flavors.
Oh, okay. And what?
Well, I think they got one in Zealand now too. But
Really?
House of Flavors.
House of Flavors.
Okay. Chocolate peanut butter.
You know it.
All right. Well, then, since Big Mo took my number one favorite by far, I'm gonna go chocolate chip cookie dough.
Good one. Good one.
And then I'll kick off round two, and I'm gonna go Mackinac Island fudge,
Ooh, that was going to be my second choice, Kurt.
which has chunks of fudge in it and swirls of like a chocolate syrup kind of thing.
It's a fudge, Kurt. It's a fudge. You're good. Ba-da-da-da. I'm going to go a little old school childhood favorite. I'm not a big fan of it anymore.
Oh,
Give me a little Superman.
Nice.
does anyone eat that anymore? That was
I don't
so
know, but
popular when we were kids.
Oh, it was so
What?
popular when we were kids.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
So was,
Oh,
I don't know if
no.
it's even ice cream, but remember orange sherbet?
That's still
Yeah.
Do people still eat that?
Yeah, sure. You can go to the store and get that.
What is it? Is it actually ice cream or what is
No,
it?
it's a sherbet, Kurt.
I remember eating it when I was a kid. I liked it, but
My turn.
It is. It is, Trent.
Give me the Ben and Jerry's half baked.
Ooh.
yeah, what's in that?
I think it's like cookie dough brownies. And
Wow,
I think it's a mix of chocolate and vanilla ice cream.
nice.
Let me double check though.
Yeah, make sure you're getting the right one there, Trent.
Yeah, half baked chocolate and vanilla ice cream with gobs of chocolate chip cookie dough and fudge brownies.
Nice. All right, and then you are now kicking off round three, Trent.
Oh, I get to go again. You know what? Just give me plain vanilla.
Oh, probably the number one flavor around the world.
Yeah, and then you can do
Not a
some
bad pick.
sundaes and stuff if you want. You know,
Lots of options with
a
it.
lot of options with just the vanilla. So yeah, give me the vanilla.
Maybe take a couple of scoops of vanilla, put it in a glass, and then pour some root beer over top of it for a little root beer float. Ooh,
I haven't had one of those in a long time.
I haven't either.
Sounds pretty good.
I'm going. This is a House of Flavor favorite again. Ultimate peanut butter brownie.
Okay, so I'm guessing it has.
Peanut butter base ice cream
Oh,
with chunks of brownie and caramel.
wow.
Oh. Are you sponsored by them?
We need to pick them up.
Yeah, we do. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, House of Flavors, if you're listening, hit us up. Attack the Rack 3333 at gmail.com.
No better ice cream around the world.
We'll do that, and then we'll go on a weight loss journey.
Weight gain journey and then a weight loss journey.
Exactly.
Big Mo, when you go to House of Flavors, how do you decide what you're going to get on each visit? Because I mean,
They let them go behind the counter and just
Usually you go with like the couple different variety scoops.
oh, there you go. Okay.
So like let's say you get a cone, it's gonna have probably 3 scoops in it. You get 2 of one and 1 of another. Only one way to do it.
giving away all of his secrets.
Yep. Check them out.
All right, and then my last final pick of the draft here, I'm going to go cookies and cream.
Ah, real classic.
Oreo
Nice.
cookie mushed up in some vanilla ice cream.
Doesn't sound as good when you say mushed up, Kurt.
Crushed up. How's that?
Crushed up. There we go.
Mushed.
What else? Any other ones, guys? That
Oh,
didn't make the cut?
mint chocolate chip, man. It's not something you can go to all the time, but once in a while,
Good one.
it's pretty darn good.
The other one I had was toasted coconut.
Oh, what's that?
Ooh.
It's just like vanilla ice cream with like coconut and chocolate chips.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They have it at Kilwins.
Okay.
Shout out Kilwins.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Killins, hey, hit us up.
Yeah,
another fan favorite.
3333 at gmail.com.
How about like a birthday cake?
Huh?
What's
You gotta
that?
take that in doses though. That's got to be like
It is.
small-
It's again. It's once in a while type of thing, but
Yeah.
it's like it tastes like the birthday cake if you ever make it.
Yeah.
What am
Yep.
I thinking of?
The batter.
The batter. Thank you. Couldn't think of the batter.
Yeah,
So yeah, just a solid one. Kurt. Solid.
it's like
So just
the
a batter flavored ice cream.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like the Cold Stone cake batter.
Yep. We got the confetti flakes in it.
Okay.
That's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
I might have to go get some ice cream tonight.
I had Rocky Road, which is a chocolate ice cream. I think it's got marshmallow in it, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
another
believe
good
so.
one.
I think that's the difference between Moose Tracks and
Yeah.
I think.
Well, Moose Tracks, I think it's vanilla ice cream, though, isn't it? And Rocky
Oh yeah, what's Rocky?
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Okay.
Trent, you probably wouldn't know where Rocky Road. Have you heard the movie? No, come on, Kurt.
Oh, from Goonies.
Yeah, we go. You got it.
I've seen the Goonies before.
You've seen? Okay.
Yeah.
Rocky Road.
And then the only other one I had, this is the old school one, haven't had it in years.
Whoa.
Neapolitan.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah.
When you want a slice of everything, Kurt goes the Neapolitan.
I think I used to get that as a kid, and I would just eat one flavor. You just eat like a third of the thing and put it back.
Usually, I'm guessing most kids probably left like the strawberry.
I did. I did. But then I eventually was like, oh, actually, this isn't that bad. And then I would eat strawberry.
Actually, I enjoy strawberry all the time now.
Yeah. All right, guys. Pistons tonight. Enjoy it. Keep tabs on the draft and have a great weekend. You guys got one more day of school tomorrow, and then, and when this comes out today, and then it'll be the weekend.
You know it.
Let's go.
All right, guys. We will see you next week.
All right.
Peace.